Patricia. How you doing? Hey, welcome back to Enjoy Your Life. I hope everybody had a great holiday. Today's episode, we would like to show you a very special young lady who's an ultra marathon runner. She will explain her experience with racing, how she suffered to find her success, how she started her career. We're also going to see her eating and training habits. Just like we promised, we're going back to the Salute restaurant to visit again with Chef Laszlo. He'll show us a very delicious fish dish. He's also going to give us some tips on how we can combine pasta with fish to make a delicious meal. We'd like to show you a hot new sport called pickleball. Patricia went and played a little bit. She was a tennis player, thinking that she would pick it up very easily, but she was very mistaken. Finally, we visited with Eva, again, a yoga teacher, who showed us lots of good poses and postures that's going to help with stress as well as deal with our lower back pain. Today we're going to be meeting with Katie Notch, who's an ultra marathoner living in Sarasota. She's won many medals in the United States. She's run tons of races, including a 24-hour race from Athens to Sparta.
It was so incredible. I can't believe that how somebody can have that much endurance.
Amazing.
I started running almost 6 years ago because I ended my long relationship. After that I felt a little bit lost and I had lots of free time in my hand. So I decided to join the YMCA. That's how I met John Pyle, a ultra runner. He's invited me to run with few of his friends. So I was running with John and with the group 2 or 3 times a week. 5 months later, in 2010, I finished my first marathon in Budapest, Hungary. My time was 3 hours and 19 minutes.
My name is John Pyle, and I'm an ultra distance runner. And I met Katie in late 2009, I believe, at the YMCA. And she was running on the treadmill.
Since 2012, I train with the professional coach. I'm running with the heart rate monitor technique. I ran 6 days of the week, every Monday around 100 miles, and every Monday is my rest day. I don't have an off season. I usually take 2 weeks off after my races.
I saw her a few days there, and I noticed how natural she was running on the treadmill. And I was doing a lot of running. I was training at the time, and I asked her a few times to go running with me, but she would not. And finally she agreed to go running with me, and we ran out to the beach and back, and that was it for her. She's been running ever since.
Running is my passion. It's a great way of meditation for me. I think about all kinds of things while I'm running. Family, relationship, life. What's really interesting that sometimes I lose track of time.
2009, my businesses, I had several businesses, and my businesses collapsed, and I lost all my money and all my things, and I went to running to be my outlet. I immersed myself in running, and I ran more and more, and I started running ultra marathons, 50 miles, 100 miles, and beyond that. And a friend of mine, a couple friends of mine ran across the Sahara Desert, and I really admired them for that. And one of them, Reza Hav, agreed to be my coach. And in 2012, I took on a project where I ran from San Francisco to Key West carrying the American flag in order to raise awareness and money for the Wounded Warrior Project.
I'm not a vegetarian yet, but I rarely eat meat. I don't eat beef and pork, but I love seafood. And unfortunately, I can resist for chocolate. My first meal of the day is either oatmeal or fresh fruits. For lunch, I eat salad with salmon, rice, quinoa, sweet potato. After my training, I always drink protein shake with mixed banana and peanut butter and almond milk. And I also take nutritional supplements and vitamins every day.
We became really good friends, and we have mutual friends, and we started running a lot together, and our friendship grew into a true deep friendship. As a person, she's her work ethic is incredible. Enjoy your life.
I'm recommending ultra running for everyone. The important thing is to gradually increase your distances. Don't try to run too much at first. Enjoy the new experience and enjoy your life.
Enjoy your life.
Everybody knows that around the holidays, people love to eat and drink. So we're going to go back to the Salute restaurant where we're going to enjoy a great pasta and fish meal. Did you end up cooking with the chef Laszlo?
Yeah, it was so good. It was so enjoyable and delicious. We tasted some wine, and he's not just a good chef, he's a good person also.
That's great.
Welcome back to Salute Restaurant. I'm here with Chef Laszlo again, and we will make a special dish for today with fish and a homemade pasta. I can see a lot of ingredients here. Can you tell me what we will make today?
Yes, welcome back to Salute. I'm very excited to cook for you guys again. Today I decided to prepare one of our signature dishes at the restaurant that we love to cook. Is a fresh whole fish that we cook whole on the grill and we fillet tableside, which I'm going to show you how it's done. It's a Mediterranean sea bass, beautiful white fish with lots of flavors, and we're going to finish that with our homemade pasta. As you know, we make a lot of fresh pastas here in the restaurant with some of the most simplest ingredients, but the basic parts of the Italian cuisine, such as fresh tomatoes, basil, garlic, some fresh herbs, broccoli rabe, and some extra virgin olive oil. So that's why today I picked one of them, which is very, very popular, not just in Italy, but all around the Mediterranean. And that's why, you know, we're doing this. And during the holidays, seafood and our fresh whole fish is very popular. That's actually interesting label because there's a wine glass in the middle, but if you look at it a little bit closer or further, there's also a silhouette of two faces kissing each other, and that's where the name comes from, primo bacio, which is in Italian means first kiss. Well, first of all, we're gonna make our fresh pasta. We have some extra fancy durum flour here, which is perfect for nice al dente pasta. And it's very simple. We're just gonna use some fresh eggs, a little bit of salt, and maybe a touch of water just for the consistency. Okay? Have you made any pasta before? Okay, so this is gonna be a good practice for you. All right, should we start?
Yes.
Yes, this flour is actually 100% durum flour, and it's extra fancy, which means it's very, very fine. And this will actually create a really, really nice textured al dente pasta when you cook it. Flour on there all over the place. That's it. And then we just smear it down. All set?
Yes.
Okay, let's cook our pappardelle.
All right. Ready with the beautiful fish. I'm getting hungry today. Enjoy your bronzino, beautiful fresh Mediterranean sea bass, and our homemade pasta. Welcome to Salute, buon appetito. Cook it to perfection, but at the same time the skin and everything on the little crust on the outside preserves the juices and all the flavors inside the fillet, and that makes a whole lot of difference when you cook a fish like that. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the bronzino. It's a beautiful fish, you know, cooked perfectly inside, all the juices, finished with a little bit of olive oil.
That's just the best way to do it. And a little bit of fresh pasta with garlic and oil, fresh tomatoes, cherry tomatoes, basil, garlic, white wine, broccoli rabe is perfect.
This is delicious. Everything is perfect again. Another healthy and delicious food in Salud.
Thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you for coming to Salute. Hope to see you soon. Let's cheers to that. Enjoy your life.
Patricia, tell us about pickleball and your experience. Have you ever played that sport before?
No, it was my first time, but actually it was so much fun. I think everybody should try this game because it is a great sport with a great people.
Was it really hard?
Yeah, a little bit. I thought that it's gonna be a little bit easier, but you can get it so fast.
Was it fun?
Yeah, yes, of course.
Excellent. We'll have to check it out.
That's the way when she steered it into the net.
Come on.
So today we will introduce you a new game. We just found out it's called pickleball, and here's Ian with me who gonna introduce us. He will tell some more information about it, how we can play, what we need, and how we can join for the team. What we should know about this game.
Right, well, let me just tell you a little bit about how it started here at Central Park 2.
Okay.
The tennis court's been here since the development was built and gets minimal use. And 2 years ago I started to play pickleball elsewhere, and I thought it would be a good idea to introduce pickleball to our association here at Central Park 2. And I got the guys that I play with to come down, and we gave a demonstration, and it seemed to whet their appetites. And as a result of that, we had the pickleball court marked out on the tennis court. We lower the net 2 inches because the pickleball court net is 34 inches where a tennis net is 36. Not ideal, but our standard is still for beginners.
I just wanted to ask you, why do you like pickleball?
I love it because you can play it right away. You don't have to be good. You get good over time, supposedly, they tell me, but I don't know.
Did you start a long time ago?
No, last year I think it was.
Oh, okay.
It's just a fun game.
And then you can pick it up fast, right?
Improve, yes, but you can play right away, so it's not as hard as some of them.
Yeah, I will try it.
And it's active. Yeah. If you're playing singles, that's the only workout you need.
Yeah, he told me maybe I
my
should
gosh,
try.
singles.
Yeah.
Doubles are fun because it's social.
Yeah, and you come in every Thursday?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We do, and we play on Tuesday mornings, and we practice
and this
whenever we
time.
can.
Blue one or inside?
You stay up to the line when you're serving, but once the game has started, you can step inside.
Oh, and I have to stay there. I'm in the ball.
Both players have to be behind the blue line when
Yeah.
you're serving. Okay? The ball, you serve the ball into the quadrant across there.
Okay.
It bounces, and they hit it back, and it has to bounce again here.
Oh, so I have to wait one bounce and then I have to hit back.
Afterwards, yes.
Enjoy your life. Hi, Pauline. So I just wanted to ask you, when did you start this game?
I think we started here about 2 years ago, and last year I didn't play at all, and so I'm just getting back into it. So just very gently, very
And then
gently.
how do you feel when you finish the game? This
It's
keeping
fun.
you up,
Yeah,
right?
it keeps you fit, and also it's great for all ages. So yeah, it's good fun.
Yeah.
And it's a lot easier than tennis. A lot easier than tennis.
Yeah, I used to play tennis, but I
Yeah?
like this one.
It's good
yeah.
fun, and we have lots of young people here play.
So I should join.
It's not all the wrinklers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I should join too.
Yeah.
And can you show me your racket?
Okay.
Because it's different.
Yeah, when we started, we just had these, which are the basic, just the wooden rackets. And with these, you feel a little bit more pressure on the wrist, because the good thing about this is with tennis, there's a lot of pressure on the wrist. With pickleball, there isn't. Then everybody has gone to this now, which is a much lighter
Yeah,
racket.
that's what I.
Yeah, and it's easier to play with. It feels very, very light.
Yeah.
It's quite, at the beginning when you play, the feel of the ball on there feels funny, but this is a good racket.
Thank you very much for visiting with us at Central Park 2 and looking at our pickleball, which is social sport. We really enjoy playing pickleball here and would like more people to join us. And anyone that watches this at Central Park 2, please feel free to pop down on a Thursday and join us. And
Goodbye then.
goodbye and enjoy
your
life.
life.
So as we know, even the younger generation can suffer from lower back pain. It has to do with our sedentary, seated lifestyle. So good posture that we can get from yoga can really, really help lower back pain. It can help relieve stress as well as get you standing up with better posture. Did you try a class?
Yeah, I tried it and it was so peaceful. I think it's good for my body, my soul, and my mind also. And my back is like good as new.
That's great.
The back sometimes can also be, in a sense, a psychosomatic symptom. It may be real or it may not. You feel it as it's real, but it may not be, because now people hide their stress there. But in yoga, we deal with the body as a complete unit. We don't necessarily isolate any particular portion of it, because we realize that everything in the body is connected. And how you walk, how your hip is positioned, how your shoulders are positioned, has everything to do with how you're holding your spine. So, virtually every pose in yoga affects the spine in some way. Now, I have even created a DVD that shows you specific movements that strengthen and release the spine. Scream! And then we bow down to the living earth, showing our deep respect for Mother Nature. And then we place the hands directly underneath the knee itself. We then make sure that the spine and the back are straight. So we drive the crown of the head up. We take a deep breath through the nose.
and then we lift the leg up and pull it into the chest. And it helps to envision a sort of a magnet between the thigh and the chest, holding the leg there. We lift the foot up to knee level. We point it out. And then we begin to describe a small circle. You see it?
Yeah.
So now we increase the circumference of the circle a little bit at a time. We widen it, if possible, and we do this gradually.
Yeah, I can feel.
Yes, now you
Better.
slow down, and you must reverse so that, and then you can go larger. Breathe. Then you slow down. And then you stop, and then you keep the foot in front of you and you lift it up and down. Exhale, bend the knee. Put the foot down. Extend it out. And then go, ah. The hips are very much like a plate. And first, you press that plate flat down. Automatically, you're releasing tension as soon as you start to do that. Then, you roll that plate, the outer rim of the plate, in a circle. From one end to the, so in other words, you drive the rim of the plate on the ground, lifting up and progressing that circle. You feel that? And you do that in both directions. Tilt the tailbone up. No, the hip is down. Tilt the tailbone up. There you go. That you start gradually. Then once you have built the strength in the buttocks area and then starting to drive the strength up through the spine, now you can lift the hips up. Up, up, up. See how far up you can come naturally. Tighten the buttocks and hold right there, but don't hold your breath. Okay. Press your hips flat down. Back flat, hips flat, and pull the knees to your chest. Flatten the hips again to the ground. And pull the knees to your chest. And then breathe.
So thank you so much. I will come back to your class for sure. My back feels much better.
Enjoy your life.
I hope you enjoyed this episode and you come back and see us. Enjoy your life.